Welcome back to the Supercoach Master Potty, the ultimate Supercoach channel. I am Geordie.
And I am Matty. Welcome to everyone that hasn't seen us before, and obviously we love having the guys that have.
Yeah, if you're new here, like and subscribe. We've obviously had some big superstars of the competition on this channel. We're going to have more AFL stars on here eventually, so make sure you like and subscribe, guys. Now, Matty, there is a big Supercoach Cash group open. Free entry. You
mentioned this on my last team review, Jules. Have you got a bit more info, champ? Free entry.
Free entry. So that's everyone with a Supercoach account. Now, there's only a couple of things you guys need to do. You need to like, subscribe on our YouTube page, like us up on Facebook, and screenshot that like on Facebook. And
Geordie wants proof once again.
We need proof in the pudding. If we're going to be giving you this kind of cash, we need to see some proof. So send us those two screenshots at Facebook at AFL Supercoach Masters, or message us at supercoachmasters.com at gmail.com.
Yeah, gmail.com.
So
just message us on Facebook. We've got the Facebook Supercoach Masters page.
We're on there 24/7.
Both of us are on there pretty much consistently. So message us that, screenshot us that. If you want in, you want those cash prizes, you want to be part of the Supercoach Masters League.
Now, if you're really greedy, because I know you guys are greedy for cash, because I am too. Now, if you're really greedy and you want double the prize, you got to write SCM for Supercoach Masters at the end of your team name.
Jules, I wouldn't call that greedy. I just think that's smart.
That's fucking smart.
That's just smart.
That's fucking smart.
That's fucking smart. You want the money. Geordie.
Remember to visit our friends at Serious Supercoach on Facebook group, because we like them guys and they like us.
And that sounds a bit cool.
Who cares?
PC, they like you, we like them and they like us, all right.
Is there anything I'm forgetting? Oh yeah, audio podcast, guys. If you're long trips. Long trips in the car. If your missus taking you to see the parents, just put on their headphones and be like, listen to the Adelaide Crows podcast, which we're going to get to next.
If there's nothing else to watch the Adelaide Crows podcast from the Supercoach Masters. We're going to talk about today.
I would have loved to get Rory Laird on for this one.
Oh, Rory Laird. Wow.
Yeah. Maybe another time though. I'm going to reach out to Rory Laird.
Good luck to that one. I might reach out to, maybe Dawson. They're the only two Supercoach players relevant in my opinion.
Yeah, fuck Dawson.
Yeah. Now, fuck Dawson.
Now, let's talk about Adelaide Crows, because we've got some Crow supporters, we've got some Supercoach supporters, and we're going to meet them in the middle, talk about both.
All right.
Now, so as we know, the Crows had a bit of an off season where they got Isaac Rankin, but who did they drop from the team, champ? They dropped Luke Brown.
Did they ever?
He retired. So they delisted Ben Davis. They gave Billy Frampton to Collingwood.
That was You
know James Rowe got delisted?
Yeah, I saw that. That's irrelevant.
James Rowe was good. Remember when we had him in our team?
He was at the start. He
was a good little... Anyway, James Rowe, what do you think about that? Is there any Adelaide fans watching? But if there is, I thought James Rowe was good. Andrew McPherson was delisted and redrafted as a rookie.
He's a bit injured though. I liked him. I liked him at the start.
Did you know Paul Season was delisted and redrafted as a rookie?
They just do that to free up some...
Yeah, I think they... Yeah. Anyway, Season's out for the year with these concussions anyway.
Yeah, well, that's pretty wise, so they can get someone else in. You know who's training for Adelaide Crows at the moment? Our old boy Tyler Brown from Collingwood.
Yeah, he actually signed a contract.
There you go.
So 1 year contract.
And who was that guy that walked out? McCasey? What's his name?
Fisher McCasey, a former top 10 draft pick from Adelaide Crows, called quits. He wants to get a real job.
He wants to
Good luck to him.
Good luck to him. That's opening up chances.
He wants to open up his own Supercoach podcast.
That's opening up a chance for Tyler Brown to get
stake a claim.
There's another Collingwood defender, Magden.
What about him?
He's been training with the Crows.
Yeah, didn't get a spot.
No, he's still training. So
they don't have any spots left, unless someone else retires.
Well, let's hope
anyway,
so. Didn't you say that Seedsman? I don't know. Well, all I know is that Magden and Tyler Brown will...
Tyler Brown's got the contract.
Wow, good for Tyler Brown.
Good on you,
Tyler, keeping it alive.
All right, now, the trade ends. Isaac Rankin, huge in. He's going to be so good with Rochelle up forward. Max McKinley, or similar, never heard of him. He picked 17. And Billy Dowling picked 43. And Hugh Bond. Now, these are just they brought in. I don't know about their draft picks, champ, but I do know that Isaac Rankin is going to be some serious...
Isaac Rankin is going to definitely help the Crows kick some goals, and maybe he's good for 2 to 3 goals a game if he plays.
Yeah, he's a really exciting player. I would love Isaac Rankin. The first 4 games for the Crows is GWS away, Richmond at home, Port Adelaide away, and Fremantle at home. That's a pretty... Oh, how do you make of that draw? There's 2 winnable games?
I think so.
But...
GWS away, look, I've seen a lot of people actually predict that GWS will be on the bottom of the ladder this year. So
Yeah, I think definitely they can start the season with a win, build some momentum, take it into Richmond. Who knows? I think the Richmond's pretty good this year.
I think Richmond might just tear them up.
And Port Adelaide, we love a good showdown.
Well, we love a good showdown, don't we? Do we?
I love a good showdown.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get straight into the premiums.
Well, look.
Premium is straight off
the bat.
What a season.
Well,
the best Supercoach season.
He's the premium of premiums in Supercoach at this point. And he only played 20 games to average that. So that's pretty impressive from good old Rory Laird, 29-year-old fart, as Geordie likes to say. But that Rory Laird...
He's in a league of his own. He's a tackling machine. And I think Supercoach has just been rewarding tackles more and more. I don't see his role changing at all. I don't think there's any doubt about that. He's going to be in the guts. He's going to be tackling. Now, one person's role who might change, Ben Keys played sensational all year. I think he had a bit of a niggle when they played him forward, and that really dropped his average. His price around 548,000.
I think that is going to change. I think he might repeat the same opening rounds that he used to back in the midfield.
I know he's still gone for a bit of rehab training, but if Ben Keys is fit, he's severely underpriced because of how he spent the forward lines. With Isaac Rankin coming in, you think that they're not going to want to play Keys forward. I think he's a great midfield option if fit.
Well, they do have a respectable forward line. Look, Taylor Walker's getting old, but he's still averaged 90. You know, Taylor Walker, Isaac Rankin. I think he's going to be a good chip around. You still got the Darcy Fogarty. You got that.
Shane McAdam is actually a pretty good forward for them. Not very Supercoach relevant, but they got enough. You know, got the other Himmelberg up there.
Yeah. Lachlan Murphy is up there sometimes too, and obviously Rochelle. So they got some type of nice structure and good mix of talls and goal kickings and goal sneaks. I don't know, Jules. Like their rucks, you got Riley O'Brien.
We got Riley O'Brien, and I know he was dropped maybe a game last year for form.
Yeah.
And they experimented with this Kieran Strachan.
Yeah.
But look, you think Riley O'Brien's number one there, unless they go for Thilthorpe or someone else like that. But Supercoach wise, I wouldn't be picking Rob because he's a tremendous amount of risk for the price he is. But the other premium we haven't spoken about, champ.
Oh, good old Zach Dawson. Zach Dawson.
Who's Zach Dawson? He's that potato.
Right. So he's Jordan. He's Jordan Dawson.
Jordan Dawson. What a year he had.
He had a great year.
I can see him doing a bit better, but I can't see him doing too much better. He had a really great, his first real breakout season at the Crows.
He's done very well, Jordan Dawson.
He played really good for the position. It wasn't a real Supercoach friendly position. It was just on the wing here and there, kicking in half forward sometimes. Sometimes it was a half back, but they'd like him doing some kick outs with Brodie Smith.
Yeah.
He's a good premium. Maybe gets a couple more points. 603,000 everyone. So
everyone loves him. Well, look, I don't think there's much to choose. Like, I think we want to keep a lot of close eyes on these drafties that you mentioned in Adelaide, because we all love, a good rookie from Adelaide. I think there's been an Adelaide rookie, and every Rochelle came out last year, the year before. Like you said, that Rowe was doing well.
Yeah, and he's now listed.
And now he's the listed. I'm pretty sure there was a couple others that aren't. I think, the Fogarty, when he came in the draft pick, he was getting games straight up. So we know that they play their kids pretty early.
Yeah.
Lachlan Murphy, he played pretty well when we picked him up as a rookie as well, first year. Pedler, apparently there's some...
About Pedler and Saligo.
Coming in. Luke Nankervis as well. So I just think we need
123k Luke Nankervis.
We just need to keep a close eye on the pre-season. Yeah. Hopefully they get some games and get some Supercoach... Just to throw those ones that they're not really fan favourites, but when you see them name round one and you check them up,
yeah.
Is it a trap? Sometimes they pay off, sometimes they don't, but they're the ones that I'm looking at. Obviously, for me and you, George, Dawson, Laird, Keys could potentially be.
I like Keys. If he was fit in round one, I'd be definitely considering him.
All right, I'll lock him in for Adelaide. Who will it be? If you had to,
Laird.
Laird, okay.
100% Laird. I love Laird. What a good captain choice would be. And I dare say, because he's the most expensive player, usually gets picked a lot. I don't think too many of the people that know what they're doing are going to be starting him. So he might be a pod when it comes to the upper echelon of Supercoach players. Now, breakout contenders, champ. I've got one for you.
Go on.
Sam Berry. Sam Berry increased his average by
I agree.
41 points.
No, he had a great year.
Wow, Sam Berry. And he looks like he's going to be part of that midfield brigade so much more. He went from a 45 average to like an 86 average.
Pretty much 86.9.
Yeah, so he flew up, and his tackles just as hard as Laird. And I think this guy's got potential to have a breakout year. If I had to pick any one of the Adelaide Crows to have a breakout year in rounds, I reckon it's him. Don't hate Saligo either. What are your thoughts on the matter of the breakouts?
Oh, look, I definitely agree as far as Berry goes. I can't see anyone else breaking out. What I do want to talk to you about, so yes, I agree. There's nothing to talk about besides saying yes, George. Good job. Yeah. Good homework.
Thank you.
Never again. Don't go. Is it a trap?
Will we do a never again? Yeah, I got a never again.
Go.
Tex Walker. I'm not, this is more of a never again, don't touch. I'm not touching Tex Walker at $500,000, and you'd be a downright clown.
No, he said he's $500,000.
He's $500,000.
Yeah.
Do you like my don't touch?
Yeah, no, don't touch.
Perfect, nailed it. Who's your don't touch?
I was thinking more of Sloan.
Don't touch Sloan. I don't mind that call.
But that price, he's like very juicy. Like I looked at it a couple of times. Rory Sloan, we all know he's averaged over 110 so many seasons.
Yeah.
You know, pretty much was the Rory Laird for them in Adelaide. Not saying he was 130. However, Rory Sloan is 413,000, which is probably the cheapest he's ever going to be. But he missed 4 games, coming back. You know, it looks like, wow, can he get you those 90s? Not. I know Jordy would always say no, but I'm saying don't get him. And I'm actually agreeing with you. I think his body is.
If you're considering Sloan, I think Matty's spot on the money. I think it's a don't get him. I think never. Yeah, I think.
3 years ago, that price you would have to snap him.
3 years ago, absolutely.
And
even 3 years ago, I think he didn't play every game. So
that's that one.
That's definitely that. So that's our Adelaide potty.
To wrap that up, George, where would you have them on the ladder?
I do. I have them 12th on the ladder. Where do you have them, champ?
What? Wow, 12. That is
that
so
high
high.
or low?
I thought that was high.
Really? But they got Laird. They got Dawson. I got Keys and got Berry. I really like, and they brought in Rankin. I've got them.
I reckon they're going to drop.
Drop? They just brought in Rankin.
Mate,
they didn't really lose anyone except for Frampton.
Jeff, if you're playing for an AFL football club and you want to leave to get a real job, you must be doing something shit in Adelaide.
I can't argue with that.
Like you're an AFL footballer.
I like the list. I don't mind the list. I don't think it's a top list. I think they're around the mark though.
I just think ever since that grand final smashing against
they haven't been the same side.
No, the culture's just dead.
But if I look at Laird, I look at Keys, I look at Berry, and I look at, maybe Crouch pitch hitting in there, Sloan doing a bit of couple of CBAs in there.
I see that.
Dawson in the back line with what's that, Brodie Smith. I don't mind it. I don't mind the team.
I don't mind the team either, but you've got to ask yourself a couple of questions. Like, you might have a team of a couple of champions, but they're never going to be a champion team. For them to go to what did they finish last year? Let's have a look. Well, I don't think they did finish pretty low. They're probably around the same mark of what they finished. However, I just think they are just going to drop immensely. I've actually got them at 16.
Ooh, that's what? That's 16?
Third last. I've got them at 16th.
Okay, I can't argue with that. If you think teams are going to do better than them, I can't say. But yeah, I like Crows. I don't mind them. So I guess we'll see.
I just think they're spearheads like Tex Walker. So some of their main spine players are just not good enough. When Tex did have a good year, got an average.
I like the young kids, the Elliots, the Elliot Himmelberg, the Shane McAdams, all these young guys. They look like they can take a bit of a mark.
Maybe I need to pay attention to them a bit more because I don't like them one bit. That's
fair enough. All right, well there you go, guys. Thanks to the guys at Serious Supercoach on Facebook. That is the Adelaide pod.
That is the champ. Are these Adelaide Crow colours?
Go Crows.
Yeah. This guy thinks of everything. Well done, George.
Thanks, guys.
No worries, guys. Anyway, we'll see you on the next one for Brisbane.
Like and subscribe. We're going to get to all of them. And maybe, I think a couple, maybe some AFL stars will be dropping in.
Oh, let's hope so. Who do you think? Who are you going to reach out to?
All right. I sent a couple of emails out. And who replies is a different story.
Okay, that's exactly what
all right, guys. The guys here at Supercoach Masters, hope you enjoyed a quick Adelaide. Can we do that?
Yeah, we can do that. It's, See you guys. Take it easy.
See you guys.